Hello and welcome back. I'm KVDude and with me is RedX Parasite and we're here for more Let's Play Baten Kaitos. Now, a quick note from last time. I might have mentioned that there's a little shop where you can buy a one-chance Magnus. I think it's an equip card for Gibari. Now, the problem with that is that you have to do it before going to the Shrine of the Wind. So it should be in the throne room. I don't really need to show you that, but it's something that should be mentioned in case you ever want to get all the Magnus the way I did. So now we're going to head to Anuenue, the third continent.
It's the Rainbow Continent, by the way. It's fabulous.
Fabulous!
I was told you'll be leaving for Anuenue.
I was told there'd be cake.
The vessel behind me
Well,
is
the cake was a
His
lie.
Majesty's ship,
Darn it.
the Mindir. It's at your
The
disposal by
Mindir.
order of the king.
This ship... I swear to God, the game, the artists were like on acid or something. For
Yeah,
some of this stuff.
because it's a ship, but it's also kind of alive.
When you arrive
I
at
guess it's in a
Anuenue,
giant
go
conch
to
shell
the
being
palace
pulled
and get
by a
this letter to Queen Corellia.
penis with fins.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Yes,
No,
Your
you couldn't
Majesty.
have.
We won't fail you.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, so we got a letter and we have to take it to Queen Corellia.
Get some. Alrighty.
Let's get moving. Or,
I like to move it.
or actually, more accurately, let's get on this ship and let it do the moving.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm so funny. And now, world map. And now, cutscene.
Where are we?
It's cotton candy.
It's a giant cotton candy machine. Let's go and dive into it. That would be a good idea, right?
Yeah, we would never return alive, but at least we'd get cotton candy.
At least we would die happy.
I would die. I would die for cotton candy. Would you die for cotton candy, Redx?
Probably not.
Okay, well that's just me then.
Anuenue has come into view.
Yay, we don't have to look at the purple miasma.
Ugh, God.
Well, I mean, it's poisonous gas. So, yeah. See, look, it even says the Rainbow Nation.
Oh, I just realized. You know how our border thing is like the size of the world map screen?
Yep, that'll look really weird when the world map screen is up.
Yeah, it will. We'll have to change it for that.
Suppose we will. Yeah, so I guess it is a thing pulling the ship, but still, that's kind of weird.
Let's take King Ladecon's letter to Queen Corellia. The sooner the better.
Corellia?
God, her name's almost as bad as Malpertio.
Don't you mean Malpertio?
Marpertio.
Marpertio. Alright, so I'm assuming we're going to be getting the Magnus that we saw at the very beginning of the cutscene when we entered here.
Of course we will. Except actually I didn't see it this time, but I see it every other time. I know it's there.
Yeah. This is kind of like a tricky thing to figure out, because how would you know that you can just kind of like walk through that tunnel into the background here?
Yeah, this had better be worth it. And if I recall correctly, it is.
Snake
Yay.
tuba! So that means Liu can start being a tuba hero. So I'm assuming that's the best weapon he has at this point.
Pretty much. Let's see, who was it that didn't have... Oh!
Hey, look at all the milk. Yay, milk.
Okay, somebody I had to put like a bunch of crappy cards in their deck because... Yeah, it was Callus. Oh no, cucumbers and melons. Or cucumbers and honey. We were using that to make melons, that's right. It's been... God, how long has it been since we recorded Diadem? Like 2 months, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Diadem's cool and all, but I really like this continent, just the way it looks.
Is it because it's rainbow?
No, not because it's rainbow.
Okay, because that kind of fits with you. If you know what I mean.
How do you mean?
You know what I mean.
I am afraid I don't quite see what you're getting at.
You don't? Here's a hint. I'm calling you gay.
You're so mean. Just appreciate the music. Oh, it's gone.
And now it's back.
Yay! And apparently there are a whole bunch of, like, banners and stuff.
Yeah. More
And
bad camera angles.
And everyone's dancing! Because, you know, that's completely a normal thing for people to be doing. During the middle
I
of the
don't
day.
think there's a such thing as weird in this game.
Ah.
Must be the festival of the celestial tree. There's a gigantic tree here. They say its flowers only blossom once every 30 years. The people of Anuenue hold a huge festival to
What would you
celebrate
call
the
that,
year it
like-
blossoms.
Tridectennials or something?
I don't know, something like that, yeah.
A timely arrival, I'd say.
Either way, if only they'd made it every 20 years, then that would have
This
worked
must be
perfectly.
it.
To think they're having the time of their lives. No knowledge of the coming crisis. Ignorant.
Indeed.
And now we're going to head towards the shop.
Because that's our first destination whenever we land somewhere.
In any RPG, really. We're just not even going to question the shopkeeper here.
Oh, it is the festival time, right?
Yeah.
So they're allowed to be extra weird now.
Let's see. Does Savina get this? I'm not sure. Either way, we want these peaches. We really want those peaches.
You're talking about,
Momotaros?
Momotaros, yeah. The Peach Boy. How long does it have to age for that?
I think it's like 12 hours for it to turn into Momotaro, and then another 72 hours for it to change into Wonder Momo.
Alright.
Let's see, 50, 48. Oh, that's right, I had to fill up Callus's deck with bamboo and small knives, because...
Hey, at least he has knives if he ever goes to a knife fight. Right?
Yeah.
But then again, bringing a sword to a knife fight would probably be better.
Yeah, probably. Better yet, bringing a gun to a night fight.
Right, yeah.
Hold on there!
Wait! Hold on there!
Wait, you're not the shopkeeper that we just saw.
Terribly sorry. I didn't pay you enough
Oh,
money.
okay.
Here's what I owe you.
This is like me if I were ever to work as a cashier. I'd just be chasing the customer out into the parking lot.
Like,
because
crap, I made a mistake.
Yeah, because I forgot to give them their credit card or something.
Right.
The sad part is I actually have done that. Only once.
Curious. She's a hunter living in the mountains. Locked up for around 6 months and she doesn't talk much. Pretty much keeps to herself. But I can't complain. She's a damn fine hunter. The best there is, I tell you.
Interesting.
So basically she's a quiet, introverted killing machine. Just like any quiet introvert.
That is not a good combination. Quiet, introverted, and good at killing things.
Hello, merrymakers! Come on over and try some legendary Komomai cookies!
Old man, no thanks. No, really, old man, get away from me.
Oh, you have to try them! I swear I didn't put marijuana in them at all! Not even a little bit!
Guys, let's just smile and walk away. Smile and walk away.
It's just a homeless guy yelling at nothing.
And unfortunately, due to the celebrations, we can't get into the castle.
There's something a little more relevant than being approached by homeless people.
Yeah. And welcome to school. school of magic.
The only school in the entire game.
Well, at least that's a good sign.
Yeah, but still, I mean, don't you think at least Alphard would have a decent educational system?
I don't know.
Even though it'd kind of be like the schools in China, where they just teach you how to worship the state.
I don't have anything against schools, but
Oh god, this
we're
lady.
just joking about it. Oh yeah.
A long time ago, when sky and earth
When
were
sky
still
and
apart,
earth were
Still
still
apart.
apart.
The five continents were not yet
a
afloat.
huge puddle of water called the
A
ocean
huge puddle of
covered
water.
most of the land.
Well, I mean, how would you describe it if you didn't know what the ocean was?
I know, but just thinking the puddle, like you know how big you think a puddle is, and then you think of the ocean, it just doesn't compare.
If you think about it, it is a giant puddle.
Somewhat
I guess
hard
so.
to imagine, isn't it?
It's a very deep puddle.
Yeah. Why aren't you telling me?
Talk to him again. Okay, that was random.
Oh, here we
The
go.
Wizard of Opu.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not even gonna say anything.
It's
That's
just to talk to him to get something.
Oh
Four
yeah!
times.
Well, this isn't technically a one-chance Magnus, so it doesn't really matter.
But at least, there are bangs that you can only get through this. You get to talk to him one more time. And then...
No.
No. Oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
Let's just go.
Okay, next room. Yes, what you have to do here is you have to visit all of the rooms.
All two of them.
And there's somebody wearing I don't know what.
There are 5 continents in all, each of them an island nation floating in the sky. The ancient land of Sidal Sud, Diadem, land of the clouds. Our very own Anuenue, the Rainbow Nation, Mira, City of Illusion, and Alphard, Empire of the Flame. All have prospered as independent states.
Yeah, my favorite's Alphard, I'm gonna say that right now.
I'll fart.
There were a
Alphard,
number of border
with their
skirmishes
Emperor
in
Gildo
years
butt.
past,
Yeah.
yet none of them ever led to large-scale wars among
Well,
the
that's a good thing.
Clearly, this teacher was not alive 20 years ago.
Our forefathers have toiled hard to keep the peace that we enjoy today.
Yep. Peace,
Let
alright.
us offer a prayer that this peace should last forever.
Damn right it will. And by forever, I mean until Disc 2. There's gotta be some Magnus in this godforsaken room. Let's see.
Nope.
Yay!
Oh, okay, there's one.
Except we're not gonna be using that until
Much later.
Mira. When
Just
we get our
because of-
other mage.
Conflicting cards and decks.
In fact, we might not even be using it at all when we get to Mira. Who knows? Oh god.
Today, we're
Why is
going
she
to
walking
talk about
towards
the
me?
mysteries of our world.
Ooh, mysteries.
Intriguing.
Let's start with the taint clouds. Poisonous clouds down below that make up the bottom of the sky.
The bottom of the sky. Lol.
So wait, doesn't that mean it's like the
No
ground?
creature can survive in those clouds, which is one
I mean,
reason
if
they
you
are
think about it, the
often said
bottom
to
of the
be
sky is the ground.
boundary between
Yeah.
this life and the next.
Except you can't really touch the ground here.
Yeah, because the
Moving
gas
on,
is like
Here's
poisonous.
another tale you may have heard before. It said there is a kingdom of ice far to the north.
We
You
call this place Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like Canada?
Some claim it's so cold there that the air you breathe out, or even your wings, will freeze solid.
Canada.
Canada.
According to legend, this frigid land is ruled by witches.
Canada.
You're
Yeah,
some
nobody
witches
knows who the
that
hell their
wield
leaders
dark
are,
and
so
powerful
Canada.
magic.
It's ruled by witches. They're ruled by beaver warlocks that dispense maple syrup and free healthcare.
Of course, this
So
is
terrible.
just be a fanciful tale told by superstitious sailors, similar to rumors.
You
of
heard it here
phantom
first,
ships
guys.
and
Canada is a
mermaids
myth.
luring sailors
There's really,
There are so many mysteries
What's really north of the US is just a giant warehouse where we store all of our deep-fried freedom.
And then we thaw it out when we need it.
Yeah.
And then we digest copiously. Ooh, paddles.
Okay, let's see, 45.
And now you're seeing how KB keeps his decks organized.
Yep. My apologies for all of the hardcore decking.
I don't know if I can take this much decking.
You can't handle your tiny body can't handle it.
Something like that. One more room to go.
This one's probably gonna be.
Oh, this is where it is.
Yes, you remember.
I remember this. Oh, the whole tasting thing.
Yeah, shush, you spoiled it. Okay. No one brave and curious enough to identify this. Alright, let's smell it. Okay, well, if it doesn't smell half bad, then
it must taste pretty good, right?
yeah, I mean, that's usually the way it works. Okay, what does Callus do? Oh my god, he's dead! We killed Callus!
Game over. If this were like a Paper Mario game, that would totally be a game over right there.
Oh yeah, there's... She's laughing her ass off, look at her.
I'm assuming we're not the first person that has probably done this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, a silkworm. That's a nice healing card. Let's see if we can replace it with something that's 180, 115, 135. Okay, we don't want to replace the honey just yet.
Oh, because we need it for something?
We need it for melons.
Ah, wait. Why do we need honey to make melons?
Because putting cucumbers in honey makes melons. I don't fucking know. Alright, we need to talk to this little girl.
Yes.
You're the principal?
Lol.
Okay, now that should make the people with the giant float thing disappear.
Yep. Yay! They're gone. It wasn't a float so much as it was like a chariot thing. I don't know. They're holding someone up on it.
I'm just looking at the door. That's all.
Yeah. What about the door?
It looks kind of wrong. Again.
And we'll leave it there. Corelia's palace.
It's Corellia.
I know.
Or is it Coroilia?
Or is it Coroya?
Or Caraya.
See how many different ways you can mispronounce Corellia?
Probably almost as many as Marpurslio.
May we proceed, then, Your Highness?
Maybe proceed, Your Highness.
With your suggestions. Please do.
What is she wearing?
God only knows.
She's wearing a really bad
Well, she's
Lucario.
obviously a main character because she's dressed ridiculously.
Is she wearing a Lucario cosplay?
I think she's just wearing a Lucario.
That's so terrible.
It's like a Lucario pelts coat.
Diadem, Your Highness.
They're very expensive. Freshly imported from the Sinnoh region.
From King Ladikal? What could this be about?
You handed over the letter
Your
to
Highness,
the
I must
queen.
ask leave of you.
Please see to it that everything is taken care of.
As you wish, Your Highness. Perhaps there is a clue.
But what you didn't know was when he said, as you wish, what he really meant was, I love you. And now he's going to take a really long time to walk out of the throne room.
He's not even walking, he's waddling.
Now then, tell me of this news you bring.
Yeah, here we go.
Please take this letter, Your Highness.
And now read it off screen so we don't have to bother seeing you read everything.
This is indeed the royal crest of Diadem.
What, did you think we were BSing you?
The five-end Magnus, sealed away in times long the powers of cursed Malpersia. So you believe one of these and Magnus is sealed away somewhere in our land, and that the Emperor Emperor Gelderblame is looking.
Yep.
Without
pretty
a
much
doubt,
it.
Your Highness. We must
That's
find
basically the plot of the
Magnus
game so
before
far.
he does.
I hear footsteps.
Ah, we have company, I see.
Oh my god, it's a fat Willy Wonka!
Where's my golden ticket?
It's probably on his shoulders somewhere.
Pardon me. I did not
all
realize
the other
you
gold.
were in audience
Yeah.
with your guests.
Please join us, Emperor Gelderblame.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
shit!
dun.
What?
Oh my god, look at Gibari.
Gildeblame?
He's like, whoa!
The Emperor has honored us with a visit. He has been staying in Anuenue for the last 3 days
You
or
couldn't
so.
have mentioned that before.
Emperor Gelderblame, if you please.
What the
would
hell
you
is that
like
supposed to be on his
order
hat?
something?
I don't know.
And Magnus?
Is it like a 5-point star or something? A pentagram?
That would explain why
Is it of some
he's
special concern to
all
your
weird
Highness?
crap.
It matters not, Emperor.
You liar!
Oh,
Gabari,
Oh,
no.
no!
Don't play dumb with us, after what your goons did back in Diadem. If you think you can play ignorant and get away with murder, you best think again, you filthy slob. You're gonna pay for this!
See, this is why I like Gibari.
Because it's like you.
Tongue, insolent fool.
Yeah.
You are in the presence of Queen Corellia. An insult to the Queen's guest is an insult to the Queen herself. Speak respectfully or face the consequences.
Hey, take it easy, will ya? I won't be busting any heads just yet.
Just
Just
yet.
yet.
I appreciate your concern, but you may stand back. A true leader will always be the target of misunderstandings and envy, of libel and slander. I dare say I am familiar
This guy's
with
creepy.
such outbursts.
I think if you're familiar with outbursts like that, you need to rethink your leading strategy.
Yeah, your policy.
Yes, your magnificence.
Who exactly are all of you anyway?
No one of
If I'm
consequence.
not mistaken, this young man is wearing an Imperial uniform. What mission could possibly warrant his being here?
Ooh.
And the young lady there happens to remind me of a thief. A petty cutpurse that stole jewelry from my palace and scampered away.
What are you doing here, huh? Have you already guessed where the third Magnus is? Or are you still looking?
As stated previously, I have nary a clue as to what you're referring to. I am here on vacation, a routine break from my grueling duties. Your accusations, I must observe, are devoid of merit.
Ooh.
By the way, Emperor Gelderblame, is there something you need of me?
Wink, wink.
Oh, yes. Queen Corellia.
Nah, sorry, Gildobutt
I
doesn't
merely
swing that way.
attended my
No, he doesn't.
responsibilities on
Just wait till you
calling
see his
out to
room.
me.
And we're not referring to gender either.
I understand.
We're referring to age.
I do hope you enjoyed your stay.
God only knows how old she is, because 20 years ago she looked exactly like that.
Sometime in the Imperial capital. You will always...
I thank you for the invitation. I hope to do so whenever possible.
A day.
Corellia is
I
just
will
taking this like a pro.
Farewell, my dear Corellia.
But I guess she is kind of like a
I
queen,
invite you
so.
all to visit
She's
my
like,
empire.
yeah, she's just like a
It
queen.
would
She's not a
truly
queen,
be
she's just
Just like a queen.
incredible.
And now he's gonna waddle off the screen.
Yep.
And Peacock Man is gonna follow him.
And say nothing. And then he's gonna waddle again.
Yep.
Because all the characters in this game waddle. They don't walk.
That callous. I never imagined he would be alive.
What I usually like to do here is I like to just stop and just watch them walk, and then they'll just stop.
Kill him. Do whatever it takes. If left alone, he will prove a threat to my empire.
As you wish. And what should be done about the N Magnus presumed to be on this island?
fool. Lower your voice. Anuenue's magical shield is powerful enough to curb any frontal assaults. And there is little hope of Corellia agreeing with my plans. No matter. Concentrate on eliminating that winged mongrel. I will consider alternative approaches to securing this particular Magnus.
As you wish, your magnificence.
That almost sounded sarcastic.
But why would that girl be here? It is not like Giacomo to fail me thus. What could he be up to?
So not only does he know who we are, he also knows about the Magnus.
Now then, I've read the letter.
Hey look, see, it happened. She read it off screen.
However, Anuenue cannot agree to help another nation face the might
What?
of the Empire.
Oh. Why not, Your Highness?
We, the people of Anuenue, are opposed to any and all forms
So you're
of strife.
pacifists.
So you're Switzerland.
We have a
Yeah.
long-standing tradition.
They're the Switzerland of
neutral
Baten
towards
Kaitos.
the
Okay, so if
Empire.
that ice place was Canada, then this clearly is the gay
A
Switzerland
tradition
of
that
Baten
refuses
Kaitos.
to change.
Sounds nice on paper, I'll give you that.
Just like communism.
Nice and fair, while the whole world falls apart around you.
And
That's a pretty sick burn right there.
and a brilliant one-liner from Kellis.
You were warned to hold your tongue.
No, you weren't Gibari.
Besides, I've never heard of any legend telling of a cursed power sealed in this land. It's not that I don't trust you.
It's that she
That I
doesn't
don't
trust
trust
you.
I have followed one simple teaching for sing with the celestial tree.
It seems like there are
That's
certain
what
things that people
flowers
say, and
mean.
when they say them, they mean
That's all.
exactly the opposite of what they're saying. Like, it's not like I trust you, it's just that I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Sing with the celestial tree. Dance when its flowers bloom.
Gee, I wonder where the Magnus is.
Under
that was
the
me.
Probably on the tree.
circumstances,
Okay, that was me
I cannot make any rash
exploding a
decisions.
Coke in my hand.
I understand.
So basically the game is saying, the Magnus is at the tree! Can you tell?
You want me to just go out and say it?
There's not much else we can do for now.